Welcome to Tabletop Gaming with Juice. Today, I'm talking about my plans for 2017. I'm going to pull up some stuff and go over some things that I want to do in the year of 2017. Alright, so one of the things I want to do is I want to get back to my D&D Basics series. Now, the D&D Basics series I did before, I had covered the basic mechanics, how combat worked, how to use skills, magic, who has it and how it works, how do the spells work, character backgrounds, balancing encounters, short and long rests, as well as second wind. So there's a bunch of topics I have not covered yet in my D&D Basics series, and some of those will be downtime between adventures, class abilities, racial abilities, the different types of vision, passive perception compared to perception, when you're going to use each one, bonuses to your weapon attacks and weapon damage, because I've had a lot of players get confused with these things. The different conditions and how they work, conditions and how to use them for DMs. Even players sometimes have spells that cause conditions. Non-combat encounters, saving throws, surprise rounds, and the list goes on. I mean, that's not even half of the things I want to cover in this series alone. I'd also like to do Dungeons and Dragons discussions. Now every video will be with me and somebody else, whether it's a player in my group, whether it's my wife, whether it is somebody through our community. But I would like to have somebody do discussions on various things within Dungeons and Dragons, whether it's rules or races or classes or whatever. So that's going to become my Dungeons and Dragons discussion series. I'm also going to do a series for house rules, Dungeons and Dragons house rules series. Now, this series is going to probably be a little bit of what I've got. Maybe it's house rules that you guys have that you want to use and you want to get my take on it. I will be happy to discuss it in that series, so feel free to post those suggestions down below. We'll discuss it, maybe some of the pros and cons, why you might want to use a rule like that, and so much more. So there's that. I want to do one-on-one with Juice. Basically, that'll be interviews and collaborations between me and people in our community. Might even bring in some other people, but I think you guys are more interested in, me interviewing people within the community. I'm going to do my homebrew world and videos on that still. Different game ideas or setting ideas. That'll be my awarding inspiration to game masters and dungeon masters. Reviews. Now, right now, I have not done a formal review on Under the Tavern by DMG. Frank Tuffler Jr. 2.5D tiles. I've been meaning to do a review on that. I just haven't gotten around to making anything with his tiles yet. But I do still have the files that he had sent me, and I'm looking forward to reviewing those, as well as 5e Reforged by Dawn Forgecast. I'm looking forward to digging into that. And I did actually get that printed out the other day, so haven't really read it yet, but I've skimmed through it, and I'm planning on reviewing that as well. All my reviews will be unbiased, my actual opinion on it, both positive and negative, things that I like, maybe some things that I think are cool but I won't use. I'll go into more detail on those later. I would love to also bring back Flip Through Fridays, or just a flip through series. I know a lot of people used to like those. They like the fact that they could preview a book without buying it, especially since most game stores did not carry the books that they wanted to see. So, not that I have a bunch, but I have a few that people have seemed to really enjoy and have told me they went out and purchased thanks to that series. Every now and then, this probably won't be a common thing, but we will do a Q&A series. It's kind of like an Ask Me Anything, but basically I'll just put a video up. It'll be a live video through Hangouts probably, and you will have the chance to pose your questions there, and I'll answer them at the end of whatever I was talking about. I'll do a Q&A. I look forward to getting back into crafting. As you can tell from behind me, I have a desk right here that is mostly for my crafting. I have some junk on it right now, like a chessboard that needs to be glued, and some other stuff. But it's pretty easy to clear off. I got a lot of room in here now. Live chats, which I might be bringing live chats back as early as tomorrow night or Saturday night. If anyone's interested, let me know. Maybe we can talk about various topics. And the last one was deep in character, which would be, whether it's an NPC of mine or something, but it would basically be like a monologue or an inner character video. And I had an idea for this because I was going to do this for games that I was going to play in. For instance, I was going to play in Dragon Grin, and I had a character that I had made. It was a warlock fighter, and that was going to be one of two videos I was going to do. The other one was going to be for Brasswick Feeblehammer from the Provokers Season 1, and I actually downloaded some audio files and was going to do some stuff with that. I never got around to doing it. So that series, I know I've said I might do it in the past. Depending on if I'm playing in any games, I might do it. I'm really excited to jump back into this and do those. So I hope you guys are looking forward to 2017 and the videos I'm planning. If there's anything you want to see jump to the top of the list, let me know. I will always do video requests from my viewers, as well as video responses or topics that are going on within the community. There will be a relaunch coming up soon in the near future with my channel. That includes better cameras, better everything, better production, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, because I'm doing it all for you guys. So with that, I'm going to end it right there. Have a good one.